still, I hear people like, well, I can't tell you what they're saying, but it's like they're talking about, it's like women talking to each other, not really arguing with each other, but I don't know, it's something like that though. Oh, yeah, who is Evelyn? So it's like there's a lot of energy when it comes to women. I'm gonna tell y'all though, seeing how everything is, and how everything been going, it's like 9 times out of 10, if you my twin flame, you had a similar background with my life. Our lives reflect one another. Our soulmate. This can be male friends or anything. We need to more than anything come together like a family. We don't need to put, we don't need to come in to the new energy with I'm the one, you know what I'm saying, like we don't need to bring none of that childish, ratchet nonsense. You coming into a family tree, so it's like it ain't like we together. It ain't like nobody together right now. You like they're supposed to be. So yeah, that's another good thing about it, you know. So it's like I don't know what they arguing about out there, but for me, when it comes down to like, it done been 13 women almost, and they have hooked us up and took us apart, you know. That's hard to deal with. And how you know they do this is on the male, is in the root chakra. And I think that when they take you apart, it's also like the tension thing. You're alone. They put you in a single vessel. You're alone. You don't have your partner with you. Your partner could still be living, but they with somebody else or whatever. And they take you apart, put you back together, take you apart, put you back together. And it's so many things that go with that. I done figured out a lot, man, to the point where I know that it could be anything. But since everybody re-navigated and did this and did that, it's best that we all just try to come together like family and work and get through the real stuff right now. The things that's tearing us, you know, not really tearing us apart because we ain't really came together, but the thing that get past all of it, like whatever re-navigated us, all this. So when we do come into contact with each other, it's more on a friendly basis, a family-like thing. And then sort out the real stuff, sort out the other stuff when we cross the bridge. That's what I would say. I could be tripping though, but I feel like the energy is all over the place. People saying that, people saying that. The thing about it is, it's like this. I've been stuck in this situation for a minute now, 7 years I know. And well, y'all know about it. Longer than that, really. And it's like, I ain't seen nobody yet. I done felt people get real close, get hooked up to me, and they done drifted apart. And even if you are a person that's an introvert, like myself, that don't mean you can't get with your tree. Family, no family. Family, no family that you can't go visit anytime you want to. And family, no family that you can visit anytime you want to. That's what the purpose of family is. So, it's like, we ain't even came together, y'all. None of us. One of us have. And we pretty cool with each other, even though we're going in two different ways. We pretty cool with each other. And that should have been the worst relationship out of all of them in this tree. But it's straight, really. It's even straight like that with her too. Like it's shocking to her because we found twins of flame and actually met, and it was nothing like we thought it was gonna be. But just chill, relax. Let's cross the bridge, bro. It's so much detours, re-navigating, so many copies, there's so much emulating, there's so much stuff right now in the way. And just meditate, pray, elevate, and cross the bridge together. Because it's going to take all of us to working together to actually overcome all this stuff. So we can even see each other. Because somebody, it's like, let's say the family doing something and hiding something. Okay, yeah, but also somehow, some way, there's some governmental stuff in here. It's it's some high stuff. It's some pretty high seats involved in this situation. So the family is the least of our problem. The prior family is the least of our problem. There's other things going on. There's other money gouges going on, and that's what the real wall is. The real wall is what they call it. A currency, something, a currency. A lending currency. Sacrifice or something. It's something like that. It's on a big scale, bro. You take your document. You can't see this person who took the document there. But like I said, I've been saying lately, how can anybody stop you from seeing Jesus Christ and God and stuff like that? But I can't say that neither though. You know, God involved too. So if you want something to work, you're gonna have to get God. If you want something to work, you're gonna have to get God to you're gonna have to go to God. Because this is a whole mountain. Only person that can move a mountain is God. So it's just a lot to it. I used to be in situations. I still like I'm in one now. But I remember going through things when I was younger where I could never beat it for some reason. Tried everything, spent all the money I couldn't never win. Then it was one simple thing I had to do the whole time. And it was with the divine. I had to do something with God. And God just opened the door. I just tried this, tried that, tried this, tried that. I stayed stuck, stayed stuck, stayed stuck, stayed stuck. Next thing you know, the whole time it was God. Just like this situation. I know a way out. God been telling me that because I done got used to that stuff. But right now I'm just taking my time. You know what I'm saying? But and I don't know if it's guaranteed. It's like a 50-50 chance that it'll work. But it's a good chance. So it's still gonna take work though. But it's like I can just feel energy in the air. Get rid of this, do this. I ain't got nobody yet though. Maybe they coming, maybe I mean I know what's going on in the spiritual. And in the spiritual I got somebody. But if God wanted to be a surprise, I ain't gonna really know nothing in the physical. In the spiritual, I got somebody. I know because it's like they gotta hook you up in a certain way. But I know the energy is shifting between two people. I just don't know who the other person is. But it's like a seat in the spiritual. and this seat keep adjusting. Now the original person is always around this seat. Like, let's say these two new people fail, they just gonna put the original person back in the seat because I gotta be here. They can't just, you gotta have somebody. They just gonna put the original person back in the seat, which would be my flame. But otherwise, it's going back and forth between these two different energies. And I don't know what's going on. If God wanted to be a surprise, it looked like God wanted to be a surprise. So with that being said, I'm not gonna jump in. I'm not gonna tap into my ability to try to figure out what's this and what's that. I like to keep the inevitable. You know, so with that being said, let's just cross that bridge when we get there. Cross that bridge when we get there. Worry about it then. Because there's other women that's done energy that done came in, but are they with the gouge squad? And I can't say that even if they is, because that thing is being investigated by the physical and the spiritual, so you don't really know. So then you got another group of women over here, you know, and I can't tell the difference, which is good, very good. Because with my abilities, I might get on here and say something and mess everything up for somebody. And like I said, it's new energy here. The good thing is, for some reason, they held the other 13 back good. Because it's like these 13, it's like they starting to realize, wait a minute, oh, wait a minute, whoa, we done got screwed bad. And they starting to re-navigate themselves. And that's what women do. I always used to tell folks, don't cross no woman the wrong way now. I don't care who you think you is. You cross them the wrong way and they feel like you took something from them, they coming back, whether they come back together or individually, they coming back and they coming back with vengeance, bro. We used to say that on the block all the time. You don't want no war with no woman. But it's like they starting to like, wait, you know. When people notice a gift, and then they realize it was a gift from God, and then they realize what kind of gift it was from God, and then they be like, whoa. When you see that, like you're supposed to see it, all the little jokes and all the little stuff they have is totally irrelevant. Because now you know God is seriously in the picture. And now you know if God put you with somebody, it ain't no better person out there. And you don't want to sacrifice it. But I try to stay on purpose. I try to stay out of the physical energy when it comes down to me actually meeting somebody. Because for one, we already went through almost 13. I ain't seen, I met now one of them, but my family had. See what I'm saying? Somebody lied somewhere.